And here's an idea of what financial close management does. Real briefly, you can see that it goes from all the way down from your subledgers all the way up to your external reporting and your submissions. So it addresses the issues that are listed here, and you can see it tackles some of the many issues that we all face in a financial close. You know, who's doing what in each system, and how does that information get passed from each system? Is it approved, is it not approved, or is it final? These are things we all want to know, and financial close management addresses that. Usually, some of the other methods that I mentioned earlier, you have spreadsheets and emails, have accounts been reconciled, what tasks have been completed. Again, with financial close management, this is a module that can help all of us from the beginning to the end. And within this time frame, I can't show you all those details, but we'd be willing to show you those in other sessions. Give us a call, contact us. I want to make clear this is something that we've never had. And I'm really excited to start working with financial close management just from this standpoint of managing this. And if you think about this overall from a financial standpoint, this can help us, in the end, reduce our auditing costs as well. How many times have we actually had auditors out there who want to see, all of the sign-offs and basically all of the trails of how the data got to that final published report? This is a tool that will help us do that. And you can see here, in the end, what you're going to get is you're streamlining your extended close process. So financial close management, in addition to providing you the information, will help you monitor that information. So we can create dashboards, so we can manage the analysis or the trending of, how fast are people closing? Can we speed up certain sections of the close? What are the financial calendars? We'll have a central calendar. Right now, most people will send out a manual calendar in an email, and print that out and post it up in their cubicle. So you'll have a central point where everybody can see the calendar and have the same calendar in case anything moves. You'll have task lists, workflows going across all products again, and then you'll have the ability to, excuse me, to send out information, from this and say, people need to get stuff done, or even just have them check on their own. So this ability, again, extending this over the entire close process is very important to reducing the cost and shortening your close time. Now, in addition to that financial close management, if you think about the end product, which is disclosure, we have internal and external. So now that we have a product that can help us close the entire financial close process, we can actually get to a disclosure point. And this is something that everybody's been struggling with as well. We've had third-party companies helping, other systems, including, all of the Oracle products, SAP, and other products, just for disclosure alone. Now, all these products have XBRL capability, but there's never been one true product to actually integrate with the consolidation process and submit XBRL. This new product, Disclosure Management, provides a way to send information using XBRL, whether it's in the consolidation system or not. We can send adjustments, we can send commentary, everything you need for your XBRL requirements. You can see here, new Disclosure Management is tied in really tightly with the Enterprise Performance Management applications, and then you can go ahead and use that to submit to the SEC or any other reporting requirements you need to do. What it does is it tags reports. You can tag metadata. You can tag the metadata within HFM, EPMA, SBase, and planning as well. Because as we know, some companies are now moving their planning applications into a reporting standard and are trying to control that process as well, because that's being reported out to the street in addition to your consolidated financials. What Disclosure Management also gives you is your documentation and some validation of all of the information that you are reporting. So that provides a nice way to integrate all your products and control the process of reporting the information within these products out to the external sources. Now, moving over, just briefly talking about new functionality. Again, there's a lot of new functionality within HFM, but these are the top reasons, and I just want to cover them just to give you a flavor. And again, you can always contact us, and we can give you a lot more detail. but to cover HFM functionality, you can see here there's a new copy utility for the EPMA Architect. So that allows us to copy within EPMA Architect and not have to go through any manual processes. There are new starter kits. You can extract information from Enterprise into an HFM format now. And there's the biggest one is the integration with Oracle's governance, risk, and compliance. So this is a great one. And again, thinking about from a financial close standpoint or even just a finance organization to reduce your audit costs, the integration with Oracle GRC can provide you with the ability to analyze not just the data, but the security groups and roles, who's doing what in the system. Again, a way to analyze the controls and the governance within all of your financial data, and in the end, reduce your auditing costs. So this ability is now as simple integration between the two products. There's a way to extract your data and your shared services, which is where you control all of your groups and your roles. So these new functionalities, your financial close management, your disclosure management, and your new functionality within HFM are big additions to the close process. You can now control the tasks that you have from start to end, including your ERPs and your reporting. You can control the reporting to external sources, and you have tighter integration from HFM itself into Oracle GRC, which will provide additional controls, again, reducing your overall costs and increasing your return on investment in the end. So that's a very high level of new functionality within the financial close portion of 11.1.2. And with that point, I'm going to pass it back over to Steve, and he can continue covering some of the other additional pieces of 11.1.2. All right, Steve, pass it back to you.
Sounds good. Thank you. Thanks, Tana.
All right, you have it?
Okay. All set. Okay. So what we're going to talk about now is the remaining products in the 11.1.2 release and some of the enhancements. As I mentioned before, all the products in the EPM space have been, there have been enhancements to all the products across the board. So we'll just take a look at some of those that we've kind of gleaned through the ton of information from Oracle, because there is a lot of information on this release. We attended a training session at Oracle that went for several days regarding this, so we'll have to we'll kind of go through some of the things that we think are of most interest to customers and clients out there. So first item is Oracle S-Base. There's some new EPM architecture support, which is nice. Improved life cycle management. Security sync is better. That's been cleaned up, as well as some enhancements to S-Base, EAS, and APS. And then there's also been some enhancements to the S-Base Studio. So some nice enhancements there for S-Base. Again, helping us with the ultimate goal of getting better, faster, lower cost EPM deployments.